Um, so we'll see how I'm feeling. So far, my shoulder's just a little sore. I don't feel any side effects yet, but like it's only been 2 hours. And but yeah, I have tomorrow off. I might go to the Union game later in the night, but I had no plans but to sit around and try to feel better if I didn't feel
Careful.
better. And
It only looks like a machine.
God's alive. Think we can rape this?
what the hell is that? And yeah, so if I don't feel good, I might not play, but if I'm feeling okay or just like mild symptoms, I'm probably gonna play this game all day. Finally, like binge it to finish it. Let's go ahead and deal with this first. I think that was kind of a hint to do that.
Pretty good, huh?
Can't do it. Level 15 lock. Under observation. Observer.
Glory be to God!
Okay.
Easy now. I'll handle it.
They don't know what's missing. Empty. Always empty. Hello. Shit.
After him.
Nuh-uh, didn't work.
Okay, this looks like a fight. Actually move up.
Mode.
Okay. He's casting that. Let's get our helpers out. Go ahead and do your defense. Buff senior mittens.
Let's go.
Dang it. I think it's too far beyond.
Don't whack him any harder.
Let's mark the warden. Okay, who's this? Okay, so Amaroth's here. He's got these guys. Grab this flesh construct. Good. Something's over there. Attacking my phantom. Don't appreciate that. Leave my phantom alone. Set this flesh construct. Pull this one back, please. Rust. Set them on fire. Set that one back a little bit just in case. Alright, the ring of death. Or death ring.
I'll land the next one.
Okay, Senior Mins is about to get eaten by whatever that beam is. Oh, it's from another observer. Okay, blew up one of those dudes. Awesome. Okay, I want you to drop this observer. There we go. The dude kind of hurt. And just drop a little heals here. Just make sure everyone's feeling okay.
What can I do you for?
I'll take this.
I think not.
Yeah, all right.
Report in Quality fatigue project. Steer habitat. Haru.
It's mine now.
Not lost. Forgetful night. White leaf. A lot of drugs in here.
I'll handle it.
Archmage habitat subject redacted identification censored priority 1. Remember the apprentice, honey made hair and ears like willow leaves, spellwork sharp and wry, as focused and clean as a rapier's kiss. Remember her, find her. You can trust her. I believe you can trust her, but never too trusting. What's her name? Okay.
I'll take care of it. A sanctum to some, a slaughterhouse to others.
There is no justifying this horror.
I'll handle this.
Ooh. Oh shit. Hold on. I don't want to really start a fight with the librarians yet. There's like 3 pets in there though.
A sanctum to some, a slaughterhouse to others.
There is no justifying this horror.
I have a feeling that we're gonna get in a fight with the librarians at some point anyways.
Swift and
Oh,
quiet.
these are traps. So I have to go back and remember those pets.
Sure.
He has to be like right on them to see them.
Leave it to me.
Man, there's a lot of Audra Bane in here,
Yeah? Sure.
which is good. I'll take it. Okay, let's kick this thing's ass.
Let's keep going. I'll take care of this.
I see you there.
Alright, I'm gonna have her move up. Jump out of cover.
Hardly seems fair.
Okay. Drop your summon. You will drop your summon. And you will drop your summon. You're gonna buff your pet. It will mark the one your pet is attacking. Use your lightning on this back one. Alright, wound it. I'm afraid to use this circle of death. Or death ring. I'll have to be careful with it. It really seems to do a number like on low health things. I mean, that's part of the spell, but it's actually effective.
I'm on it.
This old wooden table bears a complicated alchemy set, several bottles, and assorted other materials. Examine the table. Though antique, the alchemy set has been well maintained and looks entirely serviceable. A corked bottle rests in the metal cradle, clearly labeled with a red X imposed over a rough image of a dank spore. It appears to be a potent fungicide. A large chunk of faintly luminescent fungus rests in a small metal bowl. Take the fungicide. Bottle weighs heavily in your hands. It is apparently quite full. Apply a small portion of the bottle's content to the fungus. The fungus shrivels before your eyes, its faint light fading. With a quiet puff, it deflates. Alright, we will leave. I would never turn it into fertilizer. Why would I do that? Scavenger vision. Taru warrior.
I know.
It hurts. Steal his knife.
Hey, I got it. Swift and quiet now.
Hmm. Okay. I wonder why I would turn it into stronger stuff. It's interesting to me. The assembly of the echoes, or of echoes. Hmm. I mean, they're making all these like flesh constructs, so
The facility never lacked for raw material to experiment on.
I
damn.
dreamt about this day. Dreamt about the screams, too.
What is going on here? The hideous creature towers before you, its limbs little more than intertwined strips of muscular tendrils, wriggle and pulsate as the dozen faces shifting across its flesh gape and yawn. Below the monstrosity from one of its numerous mouths. Reaches another one.
Casita, we have had this abomination before.
Lucina covers one ear and winces.
It is the voice of the collections, the very mouth of madness.
Your vision blurs slightly, but with a shake of your head, you throw off the weight of the creature's words. Third voice says, little more than a whisper. Stay back.
Silence or be silent.
The horrors of Engwith truly know no bounds.
Yeah. Red dot from. Okay. Thought I saw a red dot on my shirt. I'm like, but I got a band-aid.
I expected to find the jailer of this sorry institute, but it seems we've only found another prisoner.
Hmm.
I say we guide them to the light.
You have to help. We're trapped in here. You have seen what cannot be unseen.
Okay. Tell us what it is you want.
Please, just give us back up.
Yeah, might have wanted to rest before this fight, but here we are. Dude, this music. This is some epic music. This must be an epic fight. Bugger pet. Okay. Let's turn the librarians against us. Not the first time this has happened in my life. Right, help your pet by marking this guy. Oh hell yeah, Charmed Confused. Don't know how that happened, but I'll take it. Oh, that's her crossbow, isn't it? Okay. Okay, since you're over here, I want you to move over here a bit. And then cast this spell. Okay. Throw another lightning bolt at this big guy. Big trunk. Okay, we'll save that ring for a little bit. Wolf Force. Let's go ahead and drop that here. How are they to fire? I don't know yet. Let's, before we throw the fire, let's just set them on fire and see what we get. I mean, they don't seem to do too well against fire. Yeah, looks like we can burn them. So take your fireball, focus it on this big guy and this other guy. Paralyzed, petrified. Eye of whale. Huh. It's the first time I've seen that proc. Or I've just not noticed it proc. Okay, seems like your thing is gone. Oh, senior mittens, go down. Drop this librarian. Can't tell whose thing is still up, but I know hers went down. Okay. Another fireball at it. Okay. Throw your phantom out again. Drop this. Fence. Bending. Unbending trunk. I have called that like millions of names. Get rid of that too. Right, okay, they're back. They were terrified for a second, but now they're better. Senior Mittens, you need to drop again. Jody, come up here. Drop consecrated ground. anything I can hit back there, or is that just part of his spell? Start throwing these across. Ooh, better than that. Get behind your tank. Do the laser. Okay, well now you're terrified, which isn't good. Second wind yourself so you survive till he's. Oh, there we go. Didn't need to do that. Oops. Oh well. Extra heals. Extra heals. Nothing bad about extra heals. All right, set me on fire. And do you have enough for a firewall? Yeah, let's put another firewall behind him. You can drop a poison. Oh, slightly resistant to that. Do this wall again, the crushing one. They said just in case these guys come to life. Okay. Protect the ground. This is so epic. Like, the music is super epic. I'm gonna pay attention for those drop things again. I'm gonna try to keep my people away from it. Oh, is Senior Mitten's dead? He is. Pick him up. Ooh, shit. She just got hit for a lot. Actually, you just hit your Ashel form. Get back. Oh no! Why did it tab out? Okay, that's alright, we didn't lose much. Senior mittens go down. Okay. Now that you're in that form, do your big heal. Alright. Here. Here again. Drop consecrated ground. Do your second wind. Holy crap, you're getting messed up. Intermins didn't make it. Oh, no. He was asleep. Good. Put an arrow into this guy. Actually, no. How's it called? Okay, straight up heal our tank, please. Do it again. Okay. Throw this across them. Another one. What spells do you have left? You have a lot. Hit him with the lightning bolt. Hit him with the magic missiles. Ring of Death. Or Death Ring. I really just want it to be Ring of Death. I don't know why it can't be that. Do this. Do you have anything left? No, it's in your min's dead. Okay. I want to call this because I want to see what the hell it is. I didn't have time to see what that was. It just spawned to die. Poor thingy. It didn't have a chance in this world. Oh no, it's picked her up. Oh man, it's sucking her souls out. That's not very nice. Defense spell. End of whatever.
Sure thing.
Just don't want to lose our tank. Oh my god, she's so low on health. You guys just hit it like one more time. A day at the zoo is the achievement. Wow.
The entity collapses in a pile of wrinkled flesh and gaping maws, expiring with an expulsion of fetid breath from deep within. Essence flows around you, and a voice echoes at the edge of hearing.
Truly. That's the Titan's key. But it's preposterous.
Within the flow of souls, you find the gem-like sparkle of something precious. Something core to the creature. Or to something consumed by the creature. It
Slips into
slips
you.
into you.
Oh, okay, she says that too.
With sudden clarity, you see a vast orifice blooming open. Blood-slick tendrils unfurling from its depths. Stairs rise from within Wal's titanic body, called by a specific memory pulsing within. Sacrificed to. A machine set among shelves of innumerable books. The vision fades, leaving you shaken. You now know exactly how to operate the Trefine in the scriptorium. The very memory that it requires.
Okay, let's see. Just checking up on me. My arm's a little sore, but that's about it. You know exactly how to operate the Trifin. That memory is required. Okay. Shake it off. Seen worse.
Your voice echoes in the darkness.
The screams have ended, but the ringing in my ear remains.
What foul magic creates a creature like that? Our number is diminishing.
Happy to oblige. I'll have.
Touch of Madness. 20% chance on scoring a crit with melee weapon to apply Terrified for 4 seconds. What the hell? You only have one melee person, so... Oh! Oh! Oh.
I'll take care of this.
Power 5 abilities. Okay, we can do that.
I'll handle this.
Short notice. I would murder my own mother for a single glass of Saku. Were she not already century in the grave? That's
Yeah, I hear you.
hopefully an embellishment. Okay. We're doing a save here, because I have a feeling I've got a choice. You stand at a nexus, the origin point of many speaking tubes which sneak their way through the collection. Its shapes evokes that of a musical instrument. A foul-smelling wind periodically gusts of the instrument's many apertures. As you draw close, a rattling sound works its way down the stalk of the tube, like it's clearing of an old rusty throat. Inspect the instrument. Something in the body of this nexus amplifies the speaking voice and carries it to the very corner of the collections. I'll reach down the mouth of the instrument. The lip is caked with years of accumulated spittle from perpetual screaming, dirty mouths. You keep your reach until your elbow.
Better you than me.
Stina leans over and observes your progress. Your fingers brush the surface of a warm puddle. Reach in. You plunge your hand into the puddle. As you search around the thick accumulation of goop, the liquid gathers around your hand with a gentle but insistent tug. The liquid clutches you by the wrist and forces an object into your palm. Something about the eagerness of this gesture makes your skin crawl. Egg. Pull your hand back and shake off a long, vicious trail of something. Read Lingrith's spell. You recite the words of the spell, hardly recognizing the voice that echoes down the lengths of the tube network as your own. You've lost the item. After an extended pause, you hear a chorus of agony screams fill the halls of the collection. It cuts off swiftly, and silence reigns anew. Hmm. So I finished it. Hmm. Where was a wasted mind? I don't know. I feel like if we would have grabbed the memories of other people and then put them back randomly, I don't think that would have been helpful. I feel like, I mean, people would have lost their memories anyways, right? And what are we besides our memories and experiences? I don't know. It's hard to say. Here, come about. I'm gonna level them in a second, but I want to see if I can steal these.
Sure.
So I got Ooblet, +3 duration, beneficial effects, and resistant to dexterity afflictions. Nice.
Eh? Sure.
I feel kind of like that was dark thing we did, but I don't know if we had another choice. Or not at least a good choice. Okay, before we go up, let's finish these guys off. He has 12 mechanic, but that's not enough. Sorry, I'll put one more into stealth. And the last one in diplomacy. Okay. I'm going to go with the stunning shot. My animal doesn't survive enough for me to like really want to invest in that other stuff. What last weapon would I give you? I'm just gonna give you the sword because you're carrying that weird sword. Your Arcana and History. I know Yushi has a religious buff, but... Alright, the priest calls upon creating an opening in the white void. The air pulsates. Allies nearby gain bonus to all defenses. Additionally, an enemy who strikes when under DD... Yeah, let's do that one. I like that idea of them being blinded. Okay. I don't know what else I want to give her. Maybe magical implement? Or... yeah, like a scepter.
I'm here.
Okay. Give some athletics. Drop into metaphysics. Actually, history. I think we need someone with more history. Okay, so I could do one more of these spells, which is going to be the Chaotic Orb, because this thing's dope. Seen it in action. Or Evocation. This is Killing Bolt. Inflicts heavy damage to the target. Any non-spirit felled by the attack will summon a spectral. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It's a piercing burst. This is the Milsasavo that I was getting my butt kicked by, but he can't do it because he's not a straight up wizard. I know, like, class mixing's kind of cool in this game, but I feel like you miss so much by not, like, just going straight into a class. I don't know what else. Like, at this point, they all kind of have their weapons. Okay, we'll do one more for the athletics. Intimidate. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Increases your power level, increases the effectiveness of all abilities. And... oh, a mace. So she can be proficient in that weapon she's holding. Rendering Smash. We want her improved in metaphysics, don't we? Hold on. Nah, that's fine. Because she's using that other shield now. Did that. That's not gonna be enough. We had so much mechanics, and then everyone that had mechanics is gone. Oops. We never steal though, so stealth is fine. Metaphysics. This needs to be a conjurer. Wow, Lingrit's reflection. That's dope. Okay. Actually, the rapier. Not really changing the weapon she has. Hey, what's up, Sergeant?
I'm here.
Gesture towards the entrance. I just killed everybody in the zoo area. Yeah.
Indeed.
Everyone is dead. I don't know if there are any sea otters, but if there were any sea otters, they are dead. Yeah. An uneasy feeling comes over you. You realize your pack is quivering, gently but insistently. Oh god, it's the egg. As you rummage through the package, your hand brushes against the what feels like a moist eggshell, still warm from the departure of the erstwhile occupant. Among your gear, an eyeball slowly opens, then another, then another, then another. Something pokes its head out and opens its tiny jaws, revealing a row of pointed teeth. Lets out a triumphant chirp. You can hunt rats. You're welcome aboard my submarine. The creature runs its tongue across its teeth. It chirps again before diving back into the warmth and safety of your pack. Okay.
Leave it.
Bathed by shadows.
Where did they go? Nimbus fiercely mixing powders, herbs, and mortar and pestle. It leers at you, showing off a row of pointed teeth, a long, flicking tongue.
So, wizards tricked you into coming here too, eh?
The imp shakes its head and chuckles mirthlessly. Beginning to feel that way.
Imps, no. Imps watch you running around fixing each other's ground stink problems.
I didn't see any sea otters, to be fair, so they might not have been in that dungeon.
Wizards lie. Wizards are worse people. My drowsy puke fix everything, eh? Help you relax.
You want to give me drugs?
Drowsy puke wants kith to dream, eh? Rest giant weary head.
Imp continues soothing sound and pets you with a bony claw.
Smart ground stink just let drowsy puke know when he wants rest, eh?
Can you do anything with a recipe for entrancing days?
Got something you want to forget, huh? Want to escape? Go live in dreams?
Drowsy Puke scrutinizes the recipe and crushes together a combination of herbs, flowers, stems, and spores gently glands into a mortar and pestle. He sniffs the mixture off the end of his talon and sighs contentedly.
No drugs ready for sampling. Sleep well, idiot.
Drowsy Puke leans in and kisses your forehead. Plus 10 to will, 5 resistance against spells. Ooh, that would have been nice to have. Let's do it. Let's do drugs. Alright, good drugs. Nim turns to you and lets out a quick puff of vile spray from an orifice that abruptly snaps shut.
Don't know your face, ground stink. You the one I'm supposed to find?
Nim squints and looks at you over. I'm Gauss, the captain of the submarine.
They let you sail boat?
One of the imp's eyes bulged skeptically.
Master told Fetid Spray to bring baubles to Sanctuary. Offered to stupid ground meat for coin.
Nim gestured towards the swears.
Here, from Master. Master's most glorious words.
Yes, I will keep this Tars in case the imp should meet an unfortunate end and this missive is intercepted. But now, you will have encountered other members of the Circle and laboriously scrutinized their motivations in breaching Whale's obscure sanctum. Allow me to add my rationale to theirs. My desire is a simple one. Tidiness. There is already one god blustering his way through the Deadfire. I have no desire to see him joined by another. If Asina still lives, try and keep her alive. She's modicum of potential and may yet aid you in Whale's unusual territory.
This one for stinking Fasina.
The imp practically hurls a finely wrapped scroll at her. She catches it out of the air.
What is this, imp? Arkemir already gave me my mission.
Ungrateful ground stink has her orders.
The imp narrows his eyes.
So, what does Master want?
I'm supposed to make sure that we don't have a second Aethys on our hands.
Aha! What that mean, eh? More god stinks walking in statues?
But I needed to sleep. And apparently you have to sleep on drugs in this game.
If we are lucky, that will be the extent of our problems.
Been hot in my office. Actually, I should probably just turn off the fan. Turn off the fan and I'm gonna crack a window. Cool. Okay.
Well, try not to die then. I no care.
Point to Fasina. I take it you two know each other?
Ach, I'm afraid so. Before I taught him a lesson, this little stinker was fond of relieving himself in my wardrobe.
Fasina presses her temple and sighs.
Nasty Fasina smelled so nice. Books and inkwells. Made her smell like imp instead. That never wash out.
What a jerk. Show me what you have for sale. A bunch of potions. Wow. Arcane Reflection. We're gonna grab one of these. Thrill of Whalen. Whoa, that's pretty good. I'm gonna grab this for now. Okay. Put this in here. Okay. Plus one enemy's needed to flank. Where did the wizards go, though? That's what I'm kind of... Been to the archives, we've been to the scriptorium. I think we've been... Yeah, we came up through the scriptorium.
You must gather your party before venturing.
No. Where'd they go? make this legendary. We don't need to do that yet. My day's pretty good. My arm's a little sore right now, but that's about it. I went and got my shot. Second shot. The mighty second shot. Should go to the script for it. I think that's where we needed to go.
You must gather.
How about yours?
Party before venturing forth.
Why not? Do you remember?
I think we've already read that.
First met? You told that man to, pleasure his sister?
You're one to talk. For me, it was always about Maura. The fringe benefits
Glad you
were
brought that up.
secondary, at best.
Yet the deeper we delve into the Hall's obscure,
That was the first
more
game.
your motives unravel. Better break this up. It can only get ugly. Uglier.
Say nothing.
Tane, I believe you were about to call me irresponsible, or was it greedy? Remind me.
I came here to pull Maura, our friend, out of a bad situation. At first, I assumed that you had showed up for the same reason, but I won't make that mistake again. Now I know better. You're just as petty and self-interested as anyone in the circle.
Wizards.
Your sudden sanctimony is curious. Maura's dead, and with her your reason for being here. So why do you remain? Unless rescuing Maura was never your goal. Perhaps your motives and hers are more closely aligned
Oh,
than
nice.
you led me and the Watcher to believe.
Rocket Arena, are you talking about the arena mode in Apex or like the game Rocket Arena? Is anyone gonna clue me in?
Apologies, Watcher. These are circle problems, and they'll be kept between circle
Oh, okay.
wizards for the moment.
Change shoots a glance at Langris.
Let's set aside the question of Maura for now. A larger problem looms. We cannot allow Wel's Titan body to live. It's simply too dangerous a temptation. We must destroy it.
Okay.
The only thing you'd be destroying is opportunity. Did it never occur to you that maybe Wow wanted his body to be found so that it could help those of us with the imagination to use it? As cruel as this sanctum can be, I have a soft spot for that old bucket of eyeballs. I wouldn't want to disappoint our host by leaving empty-handed.
Destroying Will's body is the only responsible thing to do.
Well, at least the two of us see eye to eye. Unfortunately, responsibility has never held much interest for Tane. Don't let Tane manipulate you to further his own impulsive, foolishly optimistic ends.
Okay.
Foolish optimism has never failed me in the past. At least my plan keeps things interesting.
Yeah, I've seen like advertisements for Rocket Arena. It just didn't seem like my digs. But I am kind of looking forward to the arena in Apex tomorrow. That sounds like fun.
My plan keeps us alive. I'm led to understand you've sent those poor souls in the collections on to their next lives.
I have.
Tane's intention to send them into the world stuffed with memories not their own was cruel and dangerous.
Agreed.
You've done a merciful thing. I hope you'll sleep well knowing that.
Well, I did drugs, so yes, I did sleep well. What were you and Tane arguing about before I walked in?
I'm sorry, I can't talk now. I have work to attend to.
But I need direction.
I don't know how her dragons have the patience.
Tane scoffs towards Langrith, shaking his head. Still angry?
Oh, you're still here.
And smiles.
Len and I have our disagreements from time to time. I guess that's to be expected wherever the circle is concerned.
It looks really cool. So basically, they picked areas of the map, like classic areas throughout the maps, I don't know why I say classic. I guess the game's been around for a while. So they pick areas on the map, right? And they make a 3v3 out of it. You're able to buy weapons and like batteries and stuff before the fight, and then like more, like you can only have like 3 charges of your ability, like your Q ability, and you can buy more at the beginning of the round. But it's a 3v3, and there is an outer ring to the arena that's always closing in. So it makes it really quick and really tight. So it's just a team versus team battle, which I think was always my favorite part of Apex. And they just took that part and made it a game in itself.
Hey, you've done some good work by us. Kept yourself busy.
Teen purses his lips and studies you.
Don't you worry about Len. We'll have our differences sorted out in no time, and we'll be the best of pals. That's a guarantee from Tane. You know, I thought I heard a prolonged shriek of mortal agony follow in your wake.
Tane winces as he looks up and down.
All this obsession over death has caused you to fray at the seams. Better keep an eye on that. Here, coins for the killer. Isn't that how you mercenaries like it?
Okay. Prisoners were dead all in name. Dead in all but name. I gave them peace.
You did what you did. The world is a little quieter now. I just think it's sad.
His mouth's drawn tight line. What do you know about Will's body?
If there was a day in Wizard College when they talked about god bodies, I might have slept through it. Based on what we've seen, I'd say Maura used this place to nail down her tentacle spells. Lucky her, there's tons of inspiration here.
You really want to awaken the Titan?
What? The prospect of sending a mountain of eyes and tentacles to wrestle Aothis isn't enticing enough for you? Wouldn't it be boring to let a body like that molder and rot? I think we can do better. I think Aora deserves better. Even if it knocks over a castle or two, I think the fun will justify the cost.
Wow. And a cult manages the halls obscured, correct?
I'd be surprised if most of the Hand even knows that this place exists. They want the world to think they write travel guides and circulate pamphlets of local history. It gets shady when you read past the margins. Things don't always add up. Not even the Hand could tell you which facts they edited for convenience's sake, which ones they spelled out, and which ones they spelled wrong. And this could be where it all happens.
How do we separate facts from the Hand's version of facts?
That is a head scratcher. I suppose the solution is to be skeptical. You have to ask yourself, how much do you trust anything in a book? Does a story become more true because someone paused to write it down? I should really charge for discourse this engaging.
Just the night where you couldn't pay me to listen.
If we're to be indulging outsized egos, I'd rather listen to Isilmir's prattle.
Past iteration of Alas. Corvus's soul. Oh yeah. What's the Hand's objective?
If they ever had one, you can bet they've changed it a dozen times over the years.
It started raining. It smells good.
Anyone who wants to control information on that scale wants to engineer society. Whatever they plan on doing with that power, you can bet they'll lose control over it in the end. You don't keep something like a society constrained to just one vision.
Okay, back to my other
Ask away.
questions.
You know me, I'm an open book with plenty of pictures.
Okay, farewell.
So, you discovered the Circle's favorite crank in the collections. What a curious turn this has all taken.
Curious about
Let's
you.
sate your curiosity then.
What does it mean to be Lingrith?
To be many within a single vessel. We, are the distillation of generations. Each successive Lengrath reinvigorates the whole
Lengrath.
and saves us from festering. When I turn my gaze inward, when I look upon the past, I do so through my predecessor's eyes. When any Lengrath dies, that person ceases to be, as it is when any kith's life ends. Yet Lengrath endures, now and always.
the self is little more than an amalgamation of memory and feeling that informs the disposition of the soul, it doesn't alone define it. Given that understanding, I suppose what she describes is not entirely impossible.
You don't seem to like the imp much.
I suppose compared to Tane, anything less than rapturous exaltation looks like deepest loathing. I neither like nor dislike them. They serve a useful function, and their constant flatulence aside, they can be rather sweet.
What do you think of the other archmages?
Ask. I might even tell you the truth.
How do you feel about Mara?
Her ambition has always outstretched her ability. It's fitting in a way that it's what finally killed her. After visiting this place, I wonder if she truly developed the summoning magic bearing her name, or if Wal gifted her it.
What can you tell me about Tane?
Ugh, he's exhausting and exasperating, but smarter than he seems. He is an archmage, after all. Still, he's probably the dumbest of us. Let's sate your curiosity, then.
That's enough. I
Very
don't want to
well.
become an archmage. Assembly of Echoes opened. That was closed before, I believe. Let's do a quick save before we jump in there. Oh wow, I could have just gone straight out from here to there. Well, I'll be. Where do we go from here? How did I not see this? To the incinerator. See if it does anything. I think that we pulled something from it. The brazier burns brightly before you, blazing with heat so intense it threatens to scald you from the ground. Throw Heldra's horn into the flames. The godlike horn glows first purple, then bright red, before erupting into a shower of sparks that spray the floor around you. That opened that up. I don't know why it asked me to touch the flame. Seems like that would hurt me quite a bit.
The better part of valor.
Small shield, one-handed, legendary. This one engagement, plus 8 shield deflection. After empowering an ability, gain plus 5 deflection. Grants enlarged shield. Increasing the radius of the shield and granting deflection. Huh. You're the only one who uses a small shield. We got one of them, whatever that means. No. Okay. Oops.
Yes?
Hit the tilde too much.
Indeed.
Okay, so we feel like I've dealt with this place. So we have to find the body of whale. Wall. Destroy it. Where is it? Let's go to the archives again. No, all of us go. We got that fungi killer, and I want to see what happens when I put it on this thing. And then we gotta check this door. This fleshy column of fungus pulsates faintly with a bioluminescence. Apply fungicide to it. For a moment, nothing happens. Gradually, the light at the thickest strand of the column begins to dim, the fading colorlessness spreading outward, upward, and downward through the stalks. Oh, we killed it.